Joining us here in the CNBC exclusive at Post 9 is Cognizant CEO Ravi Kumar. It's great to have you back. Welcome.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Leslie.
It's been so choppy in services, especially IT services. Are you turning a chapter here?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a great year so far. We increased our upper end of the guidance range for our revenue. We moved to the upper end on our margins. Our EPS growth has been 10 to 11%. So we're very, very excited about the transformation we have taken up in the company over the last 2 years. I've always said this, we are transitioning from a system integrator to an AI builder company. All the infrastructure spend which has happened on AI infrastructure, we think the value is going to drift to the front of that value chain. More businesses are going to adapt AI, and we see this in two swim lanes. The first swim lane is about software. I mean, traditionally, we wrote software, we implemented services around the microprocessor. Software development cycles are now assisted by AI. We are the only company in our peer group which talks about how much code is written by machines. As you do more for less, you actually get to do more because technology is elastic, software is elastic, more technology is spent. So that's one part of our value chain. Then there's a second swim lane which has kind of evolved over the last few quarters, which is about agentic AI and applying AI on operations of enterprises, reinventing an enterprise, reinventing a business process, reinventing a workflow. And we're doing that with a combination of things. I mean, remember, classical software did penetrate into enterprises a lot. Agentic capital is going to penetrate not just into enterprise software, but much, much beyond. And the opportunity of the labor pools around it, you can actually create digital labor. And when you do so, you are actually going to reimagine the business, reinvent the process, and agentic cycles are very, very complex. So the heavy lift needed for the raw power of enterprise AI to be production grade, we think we have this unique opportunity. You're going to take portions of the deterministic logic written in SaaS software into the agentic layer.
Right.
You're going to create an interplay between human capital and digital labor or agentic capital. That complexity, and it's a contextual computing, which means you have to feed tribal knowledge, you have to feed the workflows, the data flows, the hustle of the company into the agents and layer the value. So if you take both the swim lanes, layer them up, we think we have a unique opportunity to make this a winning combination. We are on the winner's circle now on relative growth in comparison to our peers.
So as you talk to clients then, what are you hearing about using AI to replace talent in the workforce versus not hiring at all? There's been a bunch of think pieces out over the course of the last few weeks just about what AI is doing to the labor pool, whether people are using the technology to accentuate their current workforce, maybe not hiring more, but not laying off people. How are you seeing it impact just companies' ability to retain and maybe even downsize their workforces for efficiency purposes?
If AI technology is used to displace human capital, that's a mistake. AI is an amplifier to human potential. So we've actually seen this as an opportunity to actually do more for less and actually create more throughput, more productivity, more wages. So our endeavor, in fact, last year, we actually hired school graduates. This year, we doubled the number of school graduates we're hiring all over the world, including the United States. And our ability to take school graduates at the bottom of the pyramid and make them very productive and take them to expertise faster is the thesis. So my thesis is different. My thesis is you can actually create more diversity in your workforce with people who have never been producing code to producing code, and people who are at the bottom of the pyramid, you can actually increase it by assisting them with AI tooling.
That flies in the face of the theory that actually it's the seasoned worker who will benefit because they can sort of grade the AI output. It's the entry level that's going to take it on the chin.
On the contrary, we're doubling the number of school graduates we're hiring because at the bottom of the pyramid, you get great value. And if they can get more productivity, in fact, we've seen it in our own case, that bottom 50 percentile actually gets 37% productivity. The top 50 percentile only gets 17% productivity. And it's an equalizer. Yeah, AI is an equalizer. So we're feeling excited about how do we create more throughput, more productivity, create more products, more services. So we are kind of straddling both these swim lanes, and we're excited about it.